automatic mowers, like robot mowers and stuff like that. And I was just calling to see what you think about that and see if that's going to be a good hedge against the labor shortage, going forward. I know the robot mowers are in early stages. I just kind of want to get your take and see if either it's going to be a good hedge against labor or if it's going to really affect or wipe out the lawn care industry.
So I definitely don't believe it's going to wipe out the lawn care industry. I made a few videos on why not. The one major thing that has to happen for these robots to actually take effect in the mowing industry is they have to come down in cost. And what's happened over the past 12 months with inflation and the issues with supply chain, the cost of these mowers have almost doubled. And if you can get your hands on one, and the production, manufacturing, and transportation of all of their supply chains has been wrecked because a lot of them are made in China. You cannot pay $3,000-$4,000 for a robot mower and put it on every single lawn. You just cannot do that. Now, if that price comes down to $300-$400, or you can lease it for $20 or $30 a month, that starts becoming really interesting. But what's actually happened, in my opinion, over the past 12 months has actually hurt the evolution of the robots, because the number one thing we're all looking at is the cost. And so if I have 500 lawns like we do locally, 500 recurring mowing customers, in order for me to get a robot in every single one, if I have to dump hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in capital expenditures, and just to recoup that money is going to take a few years, and in a few years that technology is going to be completely antiquated, that's probably not going to be a very good use of my money. And so I actually feel like robots have taken a step backwards in the past year, and in part due to the fact that all these manufacturers are so backed up that they're not spending money on R&D, research and development. They're spending on just trying to get things out the door. And so just my humble opinion is that it's actually slowed down the evolution of the robots taking over. But I would not be afraid of the robots, because if they can take over mowing, I'd be thrilled out of my mind. So we can focus on more higher margin tasks like edging, blowing things off, mulch insulation, trimming bushes. That's not going away anytime soon, or robots being able to take those things over.